When did someone use their trauma as a manipulation tactic? My dad remarried, and his new wife had a daughter my age named Chloe. When they were moving their stuff into our house, Chloe pulled me and my dad aside. She had this really serious look on her face. She told us that at her old house, their Wi-Fi router overheated and started a small fire in her bedroom while she was sleeping. She said the smoke and the terror of it all gave her a rare, traumatic condition. She claimed she was now physically allergic to Wi-Fi signals. She described these horrible migraines and a skin-crawling feeling whenever she was near them. My dad is a nice guy, so he immediately felt awful for her. That day, he went around the house and unplugged our Wi-Fi router. He said we'd go hardwired. He spent a whole weekend running long, ugly Ethernet cables all over the house so we could still use our computers for work and school. Our house became a safe zone for Chloe. This meant my phone had to be on airplane mode the second I walked in the door. I couldn't have friends over because their phones would set off her allergy. My life basically shut down. If I ever forgot and left my phone's Wi-Fi on, Chloe would suddenly get a migraine. She'd start rubbing her temples, looking pale, and her mom would rush in and ask me, "Did you turn it off? You know how much pain this causes her?" I always felt guilty, so I'd apologize and be extra careful. Because of her condition, Chloe got out of everything. She couldn't do chores because her headaches would get worse. She got special meals because the microwave signals supposedly bothered her. She spent most of her time in her room, and everyone was always walking on eggshells around her, trying not to cause her any pain. She was treated like a fragile piece of glass. One night, I had to stay up super late to finish a huge school project. Our printer was in the living room, and I had to use the long Ethernet cable to connect my laptop to it. It was almost 2 in the morning. As I was walking back to my room, I passed Chloe's door, which was slightly open. I glanced in and saw the glow of a screen under her blanket. I figured she was just looking at photos on her phone, but then I heard the faint sound of a video playing. I quietly peeked through the crack in the door. I could see her, clear as day, watching YouTube videos on a tablet, and the little Wi-Fi symbol was lit up in the corner of her screen. There was no Ethernet cable connected to her tablet. My heart started pounding. I realized our home Wi-Fi network was still active. My dad had only unplugged the main router in the living room. He forgot about the secondary Wi-Fi extender in the attic that we used to get a signal in the backyard. It was on this whole time. She had found the signal and was using it every single night when everyone was asleep. The next morning, I didn't say a word. I just went to my dad. I told him what I saw and what I suspected. My dad works in tech, and he got this very serious, quiet look on his face. He just nodded and said, "Okay, don't say anything. Let me handle it." That afternoon, my dad called a family meeting. He announced that he found a special, expensive new router that was medically safe. He said it used a new technology that didn't create the harmful signals that hurt Chloe. He made a big show of unplugging the old, dusty extender from the attic and plugging in the new, sleek-looking white box. He told Chloe, "This one is 100% safe. You should feel much better now." Chloe was so happy she hugged him, and for the next 2 weeks, it was like a miracle. She had no more headaches. She started helping with chores. She was energetic and happy. Her mom cried and said my dad had cured her daughter. Then, this past Saturday, my dad called another family meeting. He had Chloe and her mom sit on the couch. He looked at Chloe and said, "I have great news. The company that makes the new router wants